I'm from GCT Multan. Today I'm excited to have a conversation with ChatGPT with on a topic that is the essentials, personal growth and success. How to the set the achievable goals and the stay the motivate.
Walaikum
Goals
salam.
give our lives directions while motivation helps us stay the committed and overcome the obstacles. In this discussion, we will explore the strategy to set the realistic goals, maintain the focus, and stay the motivated even during challenging time. Are you here, ChatGPT?
Absolutely, I'm here. That sounds like a fantastic topic, and I'm excited to dive into it with you. We can definitely explore goal setting strategies, stay motivated, and overcoming challenges together. Let's get started whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
my first question with ChatGPT. What does it mean to the set achievable goals? Please give me detail and with example.
Absolutely. Setting achievable goals means defining objectives that are realistic and within your capacity to accomplish. It's about balancing ambition with practicality. For example, instead of saying, I want to become a professional athlete in a month, a more achievable goal would be, I want to train consistently 3 times a week and improve my endurance over the next 3 months. It's all about breaking down big aspirations into smaller, manageable steps that you can actually track and achieve. Let me know if you like more examples or details.
Can you example with in cricket history as a batting side in Pakistani cricketer?
Absolutely. Let's take an example from Pakistani cricket. For instance, imagine a cricketer setting a goal to increase their batting average. Instead of saying, I want to be the best batsman in the world in a year, they might set a more achievable goal like, I want to improve my batting average by 5 runs over the next 6 months by focusing on specific training areas, footwork or playing spin better. Over time, these incremental improvements lead to significant growth. It's all about small, consistent steps that build up to larger achievements.
Okay, my next question is why is the goal setting important for success in a life?
Great question. Goal setting is crucial because it gives you direction and purpose. It helps you clarify what you want to achieve and provides a roadmap to get there. Plus, having specific goals keeps you motivated and focused, especially during tough times. It also allows you to measure progress, celebrate milestones, and adjust your strategies as needed. Ultimately, it's a powerful tool for personal and professional growth.
Okay, my next question how does motivation influence the process to achieving goals?
Motivation plays a huge role because it's essentially the driving force that keeps you moving forward, especially when challenges arise. When you're motivated, you're more likely to put in the effort, stay persistent, and overcome obstacles. It also helps maintain focus and boost resilience, making it easier to keep going even when things get tough. Essentially, motivation acts as the fuel that drives your journey towards your goals.
Okay, my next question what are the some common reasons people fail to achieve their goals? Please give me answer with detail and example.
Definitely. Some common reasons include setting unrealistic goals, which can lead to frustration and burnout. For example, a person might aim to lose an excessive amount of weight in a very short period, which isn't sustainable. Another reason is lack of planning and poor time management, meaning people don't break their big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. For instance, someone might want to start a business but doesn't create a step-by-step plan, leading to confusion and inaction. Another factor can be a lack of consistency and perseverance. You know, people often lose motivation over time and give up too soon. For example, someone might start a fitness regimen but quit after a few weeks because they don't see immediate results. And lastly, lack of support or accountability can also be a big reason. Without encouragement or feedback, it's easy to lose track. For example, someone trying to learn a new skill might struggle without a mentor or community. All of these factors contribute to why goals sometimes aren't achieved.
Okay, my next question how does self awareness help in the setting realistic goals?
Self-awareness is really key because it helps you understand your strengths, weaknesses, and what truly motivates you. When you know yourself well, you can set goals that are aligned with your values and realistic capabilities. For example, if you're self-aware about your time management skills, you can set more achievable deadlines and avoid overloading yourself. It also helps you recognize potential obstacles in advance so you can plan accordingly. Ultimately, self-awareness ensures that your goals are not only realistic, but also meaningful and motivating for you personally.
Okay, my next question, can you explain the SMART goal framework and its benefits?
Absolutely. The SMART goal framework is a popular method for setting clear and achievable goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So specific means the goal is clear and well defined. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, you might say, I want to run a 5K. Measurable means you can track your progress. For example, I want to lose 10 pounds is measurable. Achievable means, the goal is realistic and possible. Setting a goal that's too ambitious can be discouraging. Relevant means the goal matters to you and aligns with other objectives. For instance, a fitness goal should align with your overall health goals. Time-bound means setting a deadline. For example, I want to run a 5K in 3 months. The benefits of the SMART framework are that it brings clarity, focus, and motivation, and it makes it easier to track.
Okay. My next question, how can breaking bigger goals into the smaller tasks improve focus and motivations?
Great question. Breaking bigger goals into smaller tasks makes them more manageable and less overwhelming. When you have smaller, achievable tasks, it's easier to maintain focus because you're not intimidated by the enormity of the big goal. Plus, each small accomplishment gives you a sense of progress and boosts your motivation and confidence. It also allows you to celebrate small wins along the way, which keeps you motivated and on track. Overall, it helps maintain momentum and reduces the likelihood of feeling stuck or discouraged.
Okay. My next question, how do short-term goals support long-term achievement?
Short-term goals are like stepping stones towards your long-term vision. They help you build momentum, keep you motivated, and provide regular feedback on your progress. By achieving these smaller goals, you gain confidence and clarity, and you can adjust your approach if needed. Essentially, short-term goals break down the big picture into manageable parts, making the journey less daunting and more achievable. Over time, these short-term wins add up and lead to significant long-term success.
Okay. My next question, how should someone handle setbacks or failure without losing motivations?
Handling setbacks or failures is all about maintaining a positive mindset and viewing them as learning opportunities. One approach is to reflect on what went wrong and identify lessons you can apply moving forward. It's also helpful to stay flexible and adapt your strategies rather than giving up. Surrounding yourself with a support system like mentors, friends, or peers can also help you stay motivated. Finally, it's important to practice self-compassion and remind yourself that setbacks are a normal part of growth. This mindset helps you bounce back stronger and keeps your motivation intact.
Okay, my next question, how can tracking progress and the celebrating small wins help sustain motivations?
Tracking progress and celebrating small wins really boosts motivation by providing positive reinforcement. When you see tangible progress, it reinforces that you're moving in the right direction and keeps you motivated to keep going. Celebrate wins, even minor accomplishments, creates a sense of achievement and boosts your confidence. It also makes the overall journey more enjoyable and helps maintain a positive mindset. Essentially, it turns the process into a series of positive moments, making it easier to stay committed and motivated over the long term.
Okay, my last question, what mind shift are important to stay the focus and the committed to the goals?
The key mindset shift is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you see them as opportunities to learn and improve. Another important shift is focusing on the process rather than just the end result, which helps you stay present and engaged. Also, embracing flexibility and adaptability allows you to navigate setbacks without losing momentum. Finally, practicing self-compassion and patience is crucial as it helps you stay motivated and resilient over the long haul. All of these shifts together create a strong foundation for staying focused and committed to.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for this inspiring and the practical conversation. I have learned that setting achievable goals is not just about the planning, but also about the staying the motivated, consistent, and the adaptable. Every small step toward the goal matters, and the maintaining the focus and the positive habits can turn the challenging into the optimums. Let's commit to the setting meaningful goals, working stability toward them, the staying motivated on the matter what upsets arise. Once again, thanks, ChatGPT. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you found the conversation helpful and inspiring. Absolutely. Every step forward does count, and staying motivated and adaptable is key. Best of luck with all your goals, and I'm always here if you need more support. Take care, and